What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about ZBCN ZEBEC today. Hit that like button, you guys. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it. You are ripping, man. You're up 56%, ZEBECers. You ZEBECians from a low to where you are now. You're up a whole 4x, you guys. Crazy. Crazy stuff. 4x in what? 1, 2, 3, 5 weeks? It's like 1x a week. You're gaining. Next week it'll be a 5x. The next week it'll be, you know what I mean? By the 10th week you'll have probably like a 9x because it is a little bit less than 1x per week. But still, guys, phenomenal growth. Love to see it. You're performing exactly as intended. Although I will say that this breakout move is happening a little faster than expected. Generally speaking, typically speaking, whenever you break out. Oh wait, no. But for ZBCN, I think I remember. Typically, I think we gave the exception for ZBCN, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just trying to say it to butter my own bread here, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember. If not, I'm getting confused with another coin that's in similar circumstances. But you have a bull flag here. Typically, your bull flag move is more robust than the breakout move. You'll see a replica from a low to a high. You'll get that measurement in your overall move, but it'll move up slower. Typically, the move out of a bull flag is slower. But I think the reason why we gave this one the notion, if I'm remembering correctly, and I think I was saying this. If not, I'm not trying to say that I was right or like make myself look better than I am. I don't care if I didn't say this exact thing, but I think I did for ZBCN because you're breaking out of this long cumulative pattern here. You're also breaking out of this stuff that's been holding you down for over a year or about a year now, and you're on your way to new all-time highs. Like that's where the measure move is taking you. You don't have a whole lot of stuff stopping you. Where here on the way up, you had various places stopping you. You don't really have a whole lot stopping you now. So it makes sense that you're moving up faster. Anyways, I don't know how much sense that made or not. I don't really care. From a low to a high, the expectation is that we see a measure move overall that'll take you all the way up to about 0045. You're at 0029 now. So it's been fun. It's been a good day. You're up 22%, but you got more to go. Job's not finished. Okay, keep your eyes on the prize, stay focused, stay locked in, right? We got another 52% to go as far as pumping goes, and I would expect that happens by the end of the month of May. Could happen by the end of this week. Maybe it happens over the weekend. Maybe what happens is you pull back a little bit, you see some volatility, you continue to grow. You know, nothing moves up in a straight line, but it certainly seems as though you are right now. Looking at this here, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. If we take the relative high here to a relative low, that was not the high, but that is the low. Let's get the high. Relative high to low, you're right at the 1272. Typically with the 1272, you either find support right at it or right around it. So it's possible you could, resistance. So you could find resistance here, but you look like you want to keep pushing, man. I don't know. I wouldn't think that you stop here. You could. Let's look at the 1 hour time frame. 1 hour looks super bullish. And the 4 hour looks a little topish, not going to lie. Let's see how this 4 hour closes. If you come back below the 1272, maybe you do take a stop and you come back down to about 00213, maybe go down to 00185, something in this area between the 100 and the 886, something. You'll check back at prior resistance for support, so probably right there at 002, right? 21, 213. 00212, whatever, something in that area. That's probably what you'll do. You'll check back and then continue to run, unless in the next 2 hours 47 minutes you're pushing higher, in which case you might be above the 1414, and then you could consolidate. Instead of going all the way down here, you could find support at the 1272. It's hard to say. Essentially, if you close here or lower on this 4 hour time frame, there's a chance that you would go back to this area. If you continue to grow throughout this 4 hour time frame, there's a chance that you'd find support back at this area. Okay, so no pressure either way. A little bit of downside, a little bit of upside, and then some downside, and then more upside to go, right? You're absolutely going to continue on this path higher. It doesn't stop here. I'd very much be surprised if it stopped here. And the stop that I'm talking about, it probably won't even last that long. Maybe it does. Maybe it's over the weekend. Maybe you pump a little bit more going into Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, you kind of chill. I could see that. Oh, and Monday, because Monday's also a holiday. It's Memorial Day, so hold on, guys. So maybe there is an extended period of consolidation. I mean, we've consolidated longer than just 3 days before, and that was bullish, right? Here, you consolidated from this high 1, 2, 3 days, and then on the fourth day, you broke out. So it can happen, right? It can definitely happen. Consolidating wouldn't be a bad thing, especially over a long weekend, because then you can get out of the overbought zone and just gear yourself up to run higher, right? As far as where you're going to go, by the end of this endeavor, by the end of June, end of July, or end of June, early July, something like that, I mean, it's possible that you'll be worth multiple cents, if not even maybe as high as like 5 cents by the end of this. I don't know. We really are dealing with kind of uncharted territories here. But I would assume you probably don't stop between your 1272 and your 1618. You probably do stop somewhere in your either your secondary extension zone or higher. I just did a video on the average altcoin doing a 3 to a 4x, and I don't think ZBCN is going to perform like the average altcoin. Even from here, a 3 to 4x right there at the 2618, that overall gives you an 18x move, and I understand that, and maybe that's where you stop, but you're just so close to it now. The average altcoin is going to grow 3 to 4x. I don't see you performing on pace with the average coin. You're going to outperform that, so I'm pretty confident, guys. ZBCN will see a 1.75 to 2.2 cent price at a minimum. I'm growing more and more confident every single day that you will see a 4 cent to a 5 cent price by the end of this. And that's crazy, right? That's crazy because you're up so much already. You're up so much already in the last 5 weeks. You still have another 15x to go from here, or at the very least a 5.7, almost a 6x. Like, that's crazy. A lot of growth to go. Something in this area. That's where it's going to stop. Good job. Just wanted to come on and celebrate with you guys. Hopefully everybody's having fun. Shout out to Crypto Future. Shout out to Rob for putting this on everybody's radar, man. I wish I got in at a lower price, but I did not. He had conviction all the way through. Conviction's what it takes, man. You gotta sit through. The people who got this whole pump here from the low to the high were the people that bought down here, were the people that held here, were the people that suffered through the boring times and the hard times. Now you're reaping the reward. The people who did not catch this whole pump are the people who are FOMOing at the top, right? It's a different thing. It's fun to be a part of it while it's pumping, but at any moment now we could find some resistance. I wouldn't be surprised in the least if we did pull back to this 00212 area before moving higher, but I digress. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.